Globally, there is an increasing need to enhance biosecurity by restricting the access to pathogens and toxins and in general biological threats, which pose a severe threat to human biodiversity, environment, and socio-economic development. The National Biosafety Management Agency, under the umbrella of the Federal Ministry of Environment, in collaboration with the World Health Organization, on 15 June 2021, held its first national review meeting of the Zero Draft National Biosecurity Policy and Action Plan in Abuja. The National Biosecurity Policy and Action Plan as a document provides the framework for addressing the coordination and challenges of biosecurity in Nigeria and effectively guides the identification, principles, and implementation plans of interactive activities across all relevant stakeholders in the biosecurity sector. This thereby calls for the presence of various stakeholders from the health, agricultural science and technology, trade and industry, defense, economy, communication, and many others. The DG of the National Biosafety Management Agency emphasized on the need for stakeholders' participation in the review of the national policy, stating that it's the mandate of the agency to help in protecting Nigerian citizens from harmful biological agents, and thereby urges stakeholders to participate fully in achieving sustainable desired results.
The National Biosecurity Management Agency is proud to be domiciled at the Federal Ministry of Environment, for they have given us the necessary political will, the necessary support for us to move as an agency, saddled with the responsibility of ensuring biosecurity and biosafety in our national system. In 2019, there was an amendment to the National Biosecurity Management Agency Act 2015, including some other emerging aspects of modern biotechnology, specifically gene-drive synthetic biology, gene editing, and a full mandate to ensure biosecurity within our national system, to ensure that harmful biological agents do not have a place in our national health, environment, and other systems that will ensure that we have a healthy nation. Ladies and gentlemen, since that mandate has been given to the agency sees achieving that mandate as a collective responsibility of various stakeholders, ministries, agencies, and departments of government, and other knowledgeable individuals, and the international community. Infectious organisms know no boundary. They cross across boundaries. And as a matter of fact, we see them as the common challenge of our nation, of our human lives. So we must, as a nation, be proactive. In view of that, the National Biosecurity Management Agency was given that mandate to coordinate to ensure that infectious biological agencies are properly contained in our nation. If Nigeria does this effectively, it means Nigeria has contributed immensely to global health, agriculture, and the three required necessity to ensure that we have a healthy human existence.
During a speech delivered by the Lagos State Commissioner of Health, ably represented by Dr. Akin Emmanuel Abayomi, stated that there is need for biosecurity to help minimize impact of human activities, footprints in the environment.
In Lagos, we define biosecurity as a deliberate plan to ensure and protect the biosphere in which we live. Now, every human being has a footprint, and it's usually a toxic footprint. And the more human beings are in one location, the more toxicity you will derive from the presence of the human footprint. And therefore, what we're trying to do basically is to minimize the impact of human beings on the environment, the biosphere, and ensure that as we develop technologically, that we're not having a negative impact on our environment, either industrially, agriculturally, or environmentally, and that we derive the free gifts of nature which are there to protect us and ensure we have a secure environment and biosphere. You've heard about the international treaties, the Biological Weapons Convention, the United Nations Security Council resolution, international health regulations and practices of veterinary science, dual use. These are all important aspects that need to be embedded in the national policy, and of course, the One Health paradigm which the WHO is promoting. And on that note, we are strongly following the WHO recommendations of One Health. We believe that you cannot talk about human health without paying attention to agricultural health, the food we eat, and environmental health, the environment in which we live, whether it's the air we breathe, the water we drink, or the stress of the environment. So I'd like to congratulate the agency and the Ministry of Environment for taking on this very important assignment. We're here from Lagos to support you. I come with the blessings and goodwill messages from Mr. Governor. I have some technical support staff that have accompanied me, and I hope that at the end of this exercise, we will have a product that we will all be proud of.
While kickstarting the review action, the Honorable Minister of Environment, Chief Sharon Ikezo, made known that the exercise is expected to galvanize effort towards safeguarding human health, the environment, and also the economy of the country. She also urges all participants to perform as a service to our nation, humanity, and the world at large.
Considering the importance of biosecurity to the Nigerian economy, environment, and health, we are once again gathered here to review a draft policy that is expected to drive our national biosecurity. You will recall that following the development of the Zero Draft, I presented the draft document to stakeholders on the 10th of December 2020, where I charged the participants to ensure that policies, regulations, and management strategies must be implemented through a comprehensive approach undertaken with cooperation and coordination among relevant MDAs and stakeholders. In fulfillment of this, we are today kickstarting a very important action that is expected to galvanize efforts towards safeguarding human health, the environment, and our economy. Biosecurity remains a strategic and integrated approach that encompasses the policy and regulatory frameworks, including instruments and activities for analyzing and managing relevant biorisks to human, animal, and plant health and associated risks to the environment. Ladies and gentlemen, this couldn't be more true of the draft National Biosecurity Policy, which has been developed with the full recognition of biosecurity as a multi-sectoral discipline, with all efforts geared towards a One Health approach, health, agriculture, and the environment. We must ensure that transparent and science-based arguments, implementable strategies in line with our national needs, risk assessment and management that underpins decision-making, education, and advocacy, among many others, form the basis of our review process in ensuring effective prevention, preparedness, and response to biothreats, taking into consideration new knowledge and technologies that match the ever-changing biothreat invasions.
Zainab Ahmed, Voicetv, Nigeria.